Welcome everybody to the South Park Phone Destroyer weekly update. One's for week 41. Hope everybody got good rewards from week 40. I actually didn't get a legend on any one of my accounts. 3 accounts, not a single legend from Team Wars packs, but we did make some progress on some epics that we needed, so it wasn't a terrible pulls. Usually just pops up in the chat window. Yeah, it's above the chat window and then by the bottom of it. I don't know what it looks like in the Twitch app. I have to just check it, put it up in browser quick and see what's there. Superheroes on only one account. Shit, man. Yeah, I tried the browser version, calf. But appreciate everybody being here. Welcome to the weekly update. Sing and Fly, Cap, Pegs a Lot, Caffeinated Bean is here. Rowan Kraus, who's having some internet issues. Hopefully they're able to watch. Appreciate you guys all being here early. There's an extra 150 buckets for you. I turned off the stuff. You guys. I let it go until the Koopa raid finished, so you guys got that. The system is holding the free-to-play down. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it should be more. But I mean, it is every week for a lot of teams. So if it was like 100% chance at a legend, you'd have 50 legends every week for winning teams. Like, and how many total brackets do you think there are? That's my question. How many total brackets are there? Every week, how many total brackets do you think? I'll show you something for Nam Blues right here, and it'll be like, it's gonna blow your mind, man. Look at this. 12 runs. And these teams have 44, 50, 49 people, which most likely means that their leader is no longer playing in every single one of these, and they have 4, 4, 6. That's 14 people right there. That, I mean, those ones scored decently. Like, the 6 getting only 132 is pretty terrible. I mean, they only had 6 people probably worth of caps. Like, these people need to get on a team like Namblos or any of the number of Chef's Elite teams or SP Elites or Mercenaries teams or something like that. One of the main core of teams that are somewhat managed. And I mean, honestly, what people should do is just go around to these teams. Like, we should write these teams down: Science Dammit, AR Clan, and Silent Dragon. This is my homework for you guys. You guys should go to those teams, see if they're open. If they're not open, then I don't know. But go to their teams and say something in chat and say, hey, you should leave. This is the official South Park Discord. You can find a team on here. And you should fuck off out of here. There's only the 40 people not playing their Team Wars games. 46. Like, it's ridiculous, guys. Why would you stick around? Oh yeah, AR Clan's a 50-50, so you can't even jump in. But Silent Dragon, get in there. Put them on a list and just check them. Just check them. Maybe somebody will leave eventually. I don't know. Loyalty for the win, right? That's crazy. But anyway, Nam Blues is continuing to destroy it. Most likely next week we will be in Bronze, which will be quite a bit more interesting. It might be more difficult. We might not win 12-4. You know, it might be 12 runs, but they got 900 points or something. You know, so we'll have to really make sure we stick to the bangers. I think I removed a couple people that didn't run. If you're not gonna run your Team Wars, then what are you doing here? That's the only reason this team's there. You're not getting event points. Should I do all 3 of my loot gifts? Yeah, Pegs, you should. Because why not? I'm gonna be doing them later. I've never done one before, but so they only work for like a couple weeks, and then they get rid of them, and then they wait a week, and then they do another one. So the last ones, which was like a Dauntless bundle, we had like 20 of them. They're gone. I thought they would stick around. The wordage of the FAQ was kind of, it said they would be there for later, but they weren't. I don't know. Maybe the next time they do a Dauntless one, it will be there. I don't know. But this one's for World of Tanks, so if you play World of Tanks at all, you might have a chance to get something. Otherwise, you can sell it on the black market or something. Don't say I can play in my team. If you just joined your team, and you, or I mean, if you had just joined your team that week, you wouldn't be able to play. But now that you're on the team at the beginning of this week, if you vote on your team, then whatever team you vote on. What's up, Gimme to Win? Welcome, welcome. This only shows up on the browser, not in mobile, not in Windows app. Okay, interesting. I only use the browser and still can't find it. Do you... That was a dumb question. I was just gonna ask, do you have your Twitch connected to your... But you said you had Twitch Prime, so... You have Amazon connected. I don't know, try to... I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't help you. Maybe because you had it before this started, you don't get these ones? And then maybe you'll get next one? I don't know. It seems stupid because this would be like an incentive to get Twitch Prime, right? Anyway, we had another pretty good week for free-to-play whales. Namblo's got 4th, but we gained 2 crowns, so I didn't take a picture of that one. But we do have... Oh yeah, this one. Look how close I am to level 50. I hope you guys can read that. So free-to-play whales and Dire Tide and Mercenaries matched up. 2 Mercenaries. I don't know which one's which. To be honest, I assume the one in 3rd place is the better one. The only difference is the E is a 3. So I'm not sure which one's which there. But Dire Tide was close. We had one really low score, and you know they came within, what is that, 80 points? So you have to join before upgrade does start. Yeah, join the team Thursday and says I can't play. Yeah, so yeah, you have to join Monday or Tuesday. If you join after Wednesday, you won't be able to play for that team because voting is what puts you into the, like, locks you into the team. Albus, what are you doing over there, huh? Just licking away. So that puts us at where is it? This one. Yeah, there you go. So there's the current standings. Go back to about 350 above Illuminati. They gained a couple points on us this week, I think. We were lucky to win this week, honestly. We scored pretty low, but Dire Tide getting knocked down a little bit more. Mercenaries. Okay, Mercenaries with the E is the 7. Okay, so they did fine. But they got knocked down quite a bit because of the 3rd place. Finland's Elite getting knocked down. TMI getting come up. Casa, TMI, and Chefs continue to get good brackets, I feel. And Dire Tide still 600 behind Illuminati. That's ridiculous. The separation between 2nd and 3rd place is bonkers. But then, like I say this every week, I mean, 3rd place now has a bit of a lead on 4th place, which is different because typically from 3rd to 9th place is like 200 points, but now from 4th to 8th is real tight, and then there's a bit of a gap from 8 to 9, and then from there it just keeps going and going. But there's more than 50 teams in Gold now, so Gold has become a bit more of a potato wars. You know, who can match up the most good, you know, who can match up their shit players to the most shit players, and who can, like, you know, snag a couple wins with their good players. Hound, how you doing, man? So it's unfortunate. But let's go and let's get to it and start watching the videos. We have 7 videos for you today. Moody got his ass kicked a couple times and it wasn't really worth watching. Alright, let's get into it here. Let's put up the VLC. It'll be popping up here in a moment. I don't know which one it's gonna start with. Let's start with the one Moody one I have. Is it showing? There it is. Alright, so we got Moody Buckethead versus Morgan's Monster. Did I have the team, or yeah, I must have missed the start. So this is a 3097 versus Moody, but Moody's account is kind of shit. Pretty much everything is base level because I haven't upgraded my superhero stuff yet, and I haven't upgraded any sci-fi stuff at all. Every sci-fi thing is base level. So this is honestly a pretty fair fight. Now, honestly, an AQR right now would really fuck me, but we're gonna go for it. See if we can build this push. Thinking about human kite there to get on his human kite, which is probably what I should have done. But the swarm is gonna fuck him up. And Nathan was helping out. Mysterion here is interesting. He would play he plays well at low levels. I actually lost to a Mysterion, I think, on Moody because it just came out at the wrong time and I didn't have anything to stop it. And even at level 1, level 14 has trouble dealing with it. So our range deals with this. But we do got Mysterion coming at us. Tupperware was big. But Mosquito is just a beast, man. Saves enough time to get Timmy the shield. It's just crazy. The kite shield is just incredible, man. Like, you don't... it's so good. If you get it timed well, that was probably a bad cyborg, but Namblos had him like level 5. I just don't even, I don't pay enough attention on that fucking team. I go and it's like, I have level 3 cyborg, so it's like, oh, okay, it's level 3. But I only have it leveled to 3, and it's leveled up to level 5. I was like, what the fuck are you guys thinking? Think about the other shit that we could have had. Got matched up with fucking 7,500. Yeah, that poor guy. This poor guy and you. The boosted superheroes got me to 5,800, and I'm just deranking every time I try to go for a PvP pack. Yeah, you might have to wait, or you might have to get down to your floor again before losing interest because it takes forever for me to get premium pass to upgrade my cars. To grind for the pass, we have like 60 some days usually. I would just wait. I mean, it gets easier to finish the battle pass. It gets easier to finish the battle pass as you get higher leveled and get higher in the arena, because then you get more per stuff. And then once you get to silver, you start getting it for a lot of different things. So your goal first should be to get to silver before you even spend the money to buy the battle pass, honestly. But even that 1,000 for that one legend is pretty worth it. All right, we got Name Blues versus Sharpshooter. The only upgrades we pretty much have. Now watch this. So this is my first game, Santa level 2. I totally forgot to level up Santa. I look at it here, and I was like, oh shit, he's level 2. The only upgrade we made on these accounts was Santa to level 5 and Rats to level 6 or 7, I can't remember which. So this game, I was crippled heavily, basically playing at base level other than Rats, and we try to turn it around here. A Mosquito getting turned here is pretty brutal, but the Swarm coming in and actually healing my Mosquito is pretty hilarious. I like that we don't waste the Timmy there. There was a good AQR to deal with Timmy and the visitors at the same time. But knocking them up, Timmy really works well with Mosquito because the Swarm can still hit whoever's in the air. Szechuan, 6 Samurai, and Uncle Fuckers, damn. Alright, so the freeze comes in to protect the fuck out of this bitch. Look at him, but he's poisoned, so he dies anyway. But that mind control from Kenny comes in, gets me a little bit of a chip. That's what this account's all about. You just gotta win some skirmishes and chip away. This guy's 3,000, but he's playing well. He's playing well. Hey, what's up, Greglar? Greglar adventures 140, nice. I figured not to play the kite just because Tupperware doesn't get shielded anyway. But that was good. That was gonna kill both of those. It might take a while to kill Mecha, but it will kill the Mecha. We're just trying to slow play. Play the Rats for the Cyborg. He's gonna die. Boom. Was a little undecided there. Still undecided. If Santa would have been my hand, it would have been no-brainer. Gotta play Santa in front of him so that any range he plays takes the damage. Oh, but the mind control. Oh shit, but my mind control comes out and takes his Dougie. Oh, but he does super fart it away. But I do get one attack in. It is enough. That one attack does register. And we're able to come in with the mosquito. I think Coon was a bad choice. We took Coon and Namblos. I think that was a mistake. But we just got one more chip to do. And taking Nathan out of the equation, the visitors are able to retarget and take the game. Fun matchup for the Nambloos. Yeah, I sat on 10 energy because I didn't know what to do, and anything I played was like playing into his hand. So sitting on that energy there is... It's not bad. It's not always bad. I'd rather it be on my team or on my side and lose one or two. I can make up one or two energy. Your team finally made gold this week? Nice, dude. Good luck. Good luck. Cards are so weak that I can't pass Arena 5. Well, it's a grind, man. You gotta keep playing. Play as much as you can. Grind it up. This one I was kind of sad about. It was another pretty low level. 3083 again. You lost my one Nambloos game pushing too hard. Yeah, it's brutal if you get countered too hard. And there was a lot of times where you got stuck with a shit hand that didn't really play into anything. Because I didn't want to lead Mosquito there and have his swarm just out like this. Like you don't want to do that because now I can target... You always want something in front of the swarm because you don't want the swarm to just get instantly targeted by the next range I put out, right? I think one of the... I think it was a game earlier I played where somebody mind controlled my Mosquito and took my swarm, and it was just fucking... It was like, god damn it. Oh, please kill. Nice. That alien killing Kyle, or Kite, I guess, was huge. 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 I figured Timmy would deal with them with a little bit of extra swarm damage. Might as well use that. Probably put Santa out. Yeah. Adjust the target. He fucks with Timmy, which isn't too bad. Doesn't do too much damage. We put him out just to try to do some damage and, you know, make it so he can't really defend it without losing that person. Lucky that he didn't get hit by the Chomper. So Cyborg is able to do a little bit of damage and waste the super fart, to be honest. You don't want to play Tupperware right now? Really want to get this out? Yeah. But pause does come in. The stun comes in. Oh, the stun doesn't hit people in the air, it seems. Or my choir boy died. What happened to my choir? Or not choir boy, what happened to Chaos? Did he just instantly die? What happened there? Oh, I didn't play him. It looked like I played him. I'm stupid. See, if I would have been ready with the mind control, I would have stolen the swarm there. It would have been hilarious. But I wasn't sure what happened here. It went all weird on me, and I wasn't sure if maybe I actually mind controlled the swarm or something. I don't know. It was very strange there. But this push gets fucking crazy. We get the shield down just in time to save our Santa from the onslaught of the rats. And then the rest of our... Now here I'm in real danger of putting too much energy out and losing the counter, but Santa level 5. With the see that Santa level 5, I went back to my deck and upgraded him to level 5 max. So that I wouldn't have that issue. So we got a big advantage from Santa this game. Which is why you see I tried to play Santa as soon as I got him. Lost my overestimated base superhero cards. Yeah, some of them are good at base, some of them aren't good at base. Like Chaos just does not do much damage. You saw that? I'm like barely even. You don't even see damage on Mosquito there from that Chaos. It's terrible. We mind control the Mysterion just for a little Little flare at the end. All right, Nam Blues number 3 coming out. Omoreal, 420. 24.59. The matches that we're getting are just hilarious, man. Can you imagine these people coming in? I feel so bad for them sometimes. But it's like, it's not like we're coming in with incredibly leveled decks, you know? So it's not like it's completely unfair to them. They got all the opportunity in the world to beat us. They have the same caps as us, probably. That was a good AQR. You know, this guy knows what he's doing. Mosquito, save me. Oh, nice. The Swarm gets the chip in before Program Stan is able to get his ability off. Unfortunately, Timmy dies. Ooh, that mind control was interesting. If we cannot kill him, then maybe the Swarm can heal him. Oh, he does survive. We get the kite on the rats, but oh no, one rat survives. Only 2 of them are shielded, but that one is the one that the visitor was targeting, so we did get the save there. Oh, but he did save it with the super fart. What a play, but kite is still a threat. Those Swarm, still a threat. Don't use it now. Can you? Oh, kite. Handling business. Now we got the level 5 Santa, which gets hard countered by the Mosquito. By the time that knockback gets him back, he's fully healed. That would absolutely murder my Santa, but I wanted him to play at least one more card before I played the AQR that will render that Mosquito useless. But that damage from the Santa is actually pretty fucking good and able to chip away on the Mosquito. The AQR poison finally doing the work. Doing a little burst damage here with Choir Boy. Oh, nice. No stun for the Tupperware, and Tupperware rolls through. What's up, Cat Spray? These oafs must be crying when they see my elo, right? It's so rude of them to show my elo. But maybe they come to the stream and they're like, fuck you! Fuck you! Nice rats. Yeah, I would've used him sooner. There you go. See, that Santa didn't seem like he was in range there. Let's roll it back. Look at that. Sure didn't seem like Santa was in range there. So there's some give and take to that range. Another good win. That left me at like 109 or something like that. That was pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Alright, now to the main, which honestly aren't much better than this. Aren't much better than that. Cat Spray's howling. Or hounded? Hounding? Alright, so gold is full of a lot of teams. I feel like they should just make gold, or maybe they should just make a platinum, whatever. It should be 10 teams. That's it. Whatever teams are the top 10 scores are in it, and there's 2 brackets. That's it. Every single week you do 2 brackets, and they can match each other. That's enough people. That's 200. That's 250. That's 500 people. That's enough fucking people, dude. It totally is. Totally is. I mean, when we were gold with just Illuminati, 40 of our matches were against Illuminati. It was pretty good. Have a failsafe where eventually it will drop to silver. Maybe punish teams in some way that have like a majority of people wait till late. Ice Sniper Wendy, surprisingly good. When you can stack her and there's no removal. You can kind of bait the AQR with her, and then you could put your Timmy out without question. Because there really is no way to deal with her. She Breeze New Kid, which can get you some extra damage. She doesn't get hit by New Kid, I don't think either. So Ice Sniper is surprisingly good. Yeah, no gold rewards for everybody. Almost beat you this week. Yeah, it was a close one. We had a 1. If there was any week where you guys could have taken it, it was this week. But we clutched it out. Get Tupperware out there so that the mind control can't matter. AQR these bitches. Didn't feel like I needed the AQR yet. Level 2 Chaos, sad. At that point you don't even play it, you know? I mean, mine's only level 3, but... Tupperware getting smacked up. Wait, did Tupperware get damaged by that? Oh, he was dying to New Kid anyway. No biggie. Yeah, it was 80 points. Right? Yeah. Ish. Alright, so it's the first one. Game number 2. Is it possible to get your teammate as your opponent? No, it's not. You could get people in like other teams, like I could get someone from like Nambla or something like that, but no, from like your own team, no. That'd be crazy. I don't know what you do. You just draw it out. Just wait 3 minutes. Yeah, Ice Sniper when he's pretty good. Four minutes, what? Oh, right, for overtime, you're right. There's a nice AQR. He's got a pretty nice little push here. He leads a tank, like if he puts like Santa in front of it, but just look at Santa's health bar. Why does it look so big? It's so interesting. I actually do get the mecha. This guy steals a bar from me because of that. Even the super fire doesn't save me, and I didn't really want to kill my mecha. I wanted him to survive this. So I kind of just folded the bar. Because I could have just played rats around mecha, and mecha would have died, but I wanted to just... This push would win it, so... There's also a big, like, G-Bay Assault, our lingerie football team. What? Wisconsin play into it? I'm sure they've had some Wisconsin stuff. But yeah, Cyborg taking bars probably won quite a few people. I bet you people just love running Cyborg because it's like, yeah, dude, Cyborg wins me games every week. But how many games does he lose other people because he gets his ass kicked? What's up, Dobbs? Did we already talk about China banning South Park? No, we didn't really, but that's funny. Did they ban just that episode or like South Park completely? It's crazy. Everything? Classy. Alright, I wanted to just deal with the mecha here. It's funny he gets it back. It's so funny to me. Doesn't really bug me though. Just making sure that I'm not giving him a real target until AQR kills him. That was a weird... if I would have played Professor right away, maybe I don't think the damage would have killed him though. If it would have been like level 5 Professor, I would have quick put him out there and then the blast would have killed him and then it would have been nullified because Professor can't get hit, but wasn't really worth it. I do love this guy's outfit though, that bucket head. So we put rats out right after the AQR because rats is kind of... AQR is kind of the rats. The only thing that they could really deal with. So the rats end up surviving that completely because we get the AQRs stolen away. I could have Santa'd and then stolen AQR again, but I wanted Santa to get as close to Nuke as possible. Ends up getting me the bar anyway. Sitting on 10 energy, because fuck you. Literally the official Instagram for South Park bragged about it and linked the article to all. That's hilarious. It's just so ironic too that the episode about Chinese censors gets some Chinese censored. Like, that was their goal probably, because it's like, thanks for proving our point, bitches. Tupperware didn't kill the cyborg, which kind of sucks. But now we're pushing for the third bar. Honestly, could have just given that away, but use the fart anyway. A bit of a BM there. Drop Professor Chaos out. The rats just killing it, man. The rats are just great. Rats are good again. Put rats in your deck. All right, was that it? That's all of them, guys. That's all of them. You know what? I don't even have the dev update pulled up. I'm slacking today. I'm a few requests from level 6 rats. Yeah, I'm a few requests from level 7 rats, actually. I was actually requesting them before the what was I gonna say? I completely lost my train of thought. I'm trying to pull up the dev update. It's in all these announcements with things now. There's a dev update. Found it. Okay, I'm trying to remember how I need to have it for it to look right. The great common nerf of August 18th. Got a bunch of Zen from this war pack. Last request for 6 is up now. Nice, dude, that's sick. It's great when you get like a big chunk of the one you're requesting. Like I got like 30 some Captain Wendy's when I was requesting her, and that finished her off, put her at like 605 or something. That was pretty awesome, and I honestly didn't even notice it until I went to like, I was just scrolling through and I saw Wendy with the blue check mark, or the blue up arrow, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude, what happened there? So that's pretty awesome. Better than me, guys. Gnomes are the ones you want? Yeah, gnomes are good. I do have gnomes level 6 already, so I don't really have to push them any further. Alright, well, let's pull up the dev update, baby. Boom! These comments are going to be interesting this time around. Actually got to use her back in the old assassin meta. She was OP as hell back then. Yeah, she could just ace assassins. It was great. She could kill the paladin and the princess at the same time, so they didn't benefit each other. That was sweet. Alright, you see the weekly update here. Not too much this week, but we do have the new episode event. This time we got Captain Diabetes, which didn't really have too much to do with the episode. Hopefully this week we'll have something that's actually more themed. The event itself, you know, was themed, I suppose. Haven't read it yet, wanted to be fresh for tonight. That's funny. Alright, so season 23, episode 3. If you haven't seen episode 2, check it out. It was very good. I liked it a lot. I gotta admit, the songs were pretty great. I had the subtitles on so I could actually like see the words and stuff, because it's hard to understand what the fuck he was saying, but it was fucking hilarious, man. Anyway, Fantasy 24-hour event on Tuesday, which is the mat events that we've been doing. The card usage event, which means that you get double lockers. So 30, if you wanna maximize your time, 30 wins on Tuesday is the best way to do that. The card list is pretty forgiving. Elf King Bradley, Slave, Princess Kenny, Stan the Great, Underpants Gnomes. A lot of people are gonna be running that. It's not very great for sci-fi. It'll force you to play Ice Sniper, and Mystics only is Friar. Hook Hand is not bad. A lot of people will be running that. So if you're like, you'll be stuck running Hook Hand, Friar, Mimsy to get 3 points. So, you know, your best bet is to switch over to Fantasy for a while and bust it out real quick. The challenge this week is the Heavy Metal Challenge based on last week's episode. Everybody in the band, Stan, Kenny, Jimmy, and Butters, will be 1 point cheaper. So as far as deck building there, you're gonna like Stand the Great's probably gonna be pretty great. Enforcer Jimmy being 1 cost is pretty solid. Some of the Kenny assassins, or all the Kenny assassins being 1 cost is very, very good. Butters as well, so it'll be assassin spam, so you'll probably definitely want to run Labarre Jimmy, and you'll want to play your assassins around the Labarre Jimmy, and then maybe your stand to help the push after Jimmy knocks their health down so they can stay alive a little bit longer. And that's what I would do. No luck with level 4 BHK. Ardic the Jezebel, what's up? Read it for me. And then the weekend, so that one's gonna be pretty fun. We might actually do that. We're running low on coins, and we're like 500 experience from level 25. So we'll run some challenge on Thursday. I think try to get a good deck together, and then have a blast and get a bunch of coins. So be ready for challenge. Glanzer sucks at challenge mode Thursday. All right, their weekend event is coming soon. It's about episode 3, so they can't say anything about it, which is too bad. Like, what if they could have like just a tiny little spoiler? I mean, I guess this is a tiny little spoiler, but that's like a TV spot, I think. Don't forget to join the Discords as well as my Discord, !Discord in chat to check it out. We got fixed updates last week. We had 2 issues brought to our attention. The prices changed. The price changes Google created for many Android users, and an audio glitch that was slowing down Captain Diabetes lines. I had a glitch where somebody's emotes were like firing off 1 billion times in a second. It was hilarious. I don't know if he knew he was doing it or not, but man, it was so fucking funny. It was like, that's like the cry. It just kept going like, it was the fucking weirdest thing ever. We have solved both issues, but do let me know if you're still seeing either of them in your game. The issue with the pricing was an issue with how Google changed transferring Euro to USD or something like that, and that affected RedLynx's code or something. But some of the stuff was crazy. There was some like that were pesos that were like 400 or something. You thought the character was actually going to grow? Yeah, Hound, I agree. I thought he was going to get bigger too. It would have been interesting because maybe it would have like deplaced units a little bit and then forced people to like walk around him if they were attached to somebody else. But what I didn't expect was that he kept his heal, and it increases his health no matter how much he has. So if he has 400 health and he gets down to 100, if you use it, it doesn't just go up to 200, it goes up to 300. And then if he doesn't get hit at all, when it goes back down, he's back to 300. So you actually keep the over upgraded, like you keep the health over whatever 50% mark you gained, and that wasn't what I was expecting. I expected like if I get hit by 100 and I double it, I would only double the current health that I had, not the automatic full half of my health. So that's really interesting. That makes him potentially brutal with Robin Tweak, because every time he increases, that health increase would count. That's an extra 400, so each time he's getting an extra 200, and he keeps it. That's pretty awesome. I gotta admit, that's pretty awesome. And then you can use like regen and shit to keep them topped off and stuff, like in between. So use it with Hanky. Pretty good stuff. The team continues to hunt down every bug they can find, but do let me know if there's something you spotted. Oh god, the comments are just gonna be all the bugs that have existed forever. That's all the news I have for now. Oh, this was Toller, by the way, not Buck. But do check back once the episode airs on Wednesday for more info on what's coming up. Okay, so that means that on Thursday, or on Wednesday or Thursday, whatever, probably Thursday, they will update this to have more info about the weekend event, possibly. So, maybe we'll talk about that a little bit on Thursdays, if they do that consistently. Because yeah, I mean, people did mention that, like, the episode's over, why can't you tell us what's going on? Which makes sense. All right, are you guys ready? You guys ready? I think I need a drink. All right, here we go. What happened to Mondays? No more events nor challenge. There's never been challenge on Mondays. The events on Mondays have always been kind of, there's always have to be like a special reason. Otherwise, Mondays have been empty. The only guaranteed event that you get every week is Tuesdays. You get the 24-hour event. Wednesday, Thursday is challenge, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is, Monday's their only day off pretty much, which is nice. A lot, like when they were running a fucking event every day for like 2 weeks in a row, I was like, oh my god, stop it! I'm sick of it. Stop it! Stop making me load in for a 0.01% chance at a legend, you bastards. Anyway, quick copy and paste. Pretty sure it's not supposed to say adventure. Yeah, I bet people just get such a hard on when they get to correct people for making a mistake. Challenges have always been Wednesday, Thursday. Yep. The Tuesday events. Yep. This guy's just saying what I was saying. Yeah, I think the slave weekend, they extended the slave challenge all the way through the weekend, which was pretty cool. So about the bug, Pope Timmy resurrecting units at base level. You guys gonna fix it or leave it as a feature? I think they fixed that already. When they fixed Mysterion, didn't they fix that? Someone would have to confirm. I took Pope out and then just didn't put him back in. Need unranked battle mode to modified cards and new kid levels to test for TBT. Add this to add live into the game. Okay, I agree. Friendly fights should be fully customizable. You plan to reimburse those who spent on the packs while the prices were higher than they were supposed to be? I'm sure there'd be some way to recoup that or compensate for that. I went through it and I can't remember if it was charging me the full amount, or if you went through the payment, if it actually maybe changed it back to what it would be. Maybe it was a visual error. Another boring week. This dumb challenges that suck cash once you lose 3 times. Wish you guys delete them already. We need more events. So this guy doesn't like challenge modes because you have to pay cash to keep doing them. That's ridiculous. This is Uber saying, or this is Toller saying thank you for talking shit. I was kidding. Thank you for the typo updates and shit. Answering the questions. Purchase issues are not something in my wheelhouse, but I can point you in the right direction. Yeah, you'd want to talk to Ubisoft customer support, and they'll handle it for you. They're smart people. They're pretty quick too. Ubisoft customer service is pretty good. I think the best way to contact them is honestly through Facebook. They seem to respond really quickly. The game's getting stale. The new theme and cards haven't helped, and the challenges are repetitive. Add more events during the week. I mean, wouldn't it just be more repetitive? Also, why is bug card Pope Timmy one of the TBT choices this week? I'm not sure if he's still bugged. I just don't know if they officially said, hey, we fixed his bug. I'm not sure. Someone would have to tell me that. Legendary superheroes. If there is something that's urgent, is to make the legendary superheroes to be useful. They're the worst cards in the game. Okay, Call Girl is terrible, but that's just because there's no real good card to pair her with. Superhero Garrison or Superhero Randy could be fucking incredible, and Call Girl pulling him in might be really, really good. Maybe it has a really cool teamwork effect or something. But I would argue that Mysterion is better than people think. Mysterion, when played well or supported well and used in a nice rhythm and timing, can be really punishing, and it would take a lot of practice to get it down like perfectly, but like perfecting how he dies, when he dies, to get the best value from him it's an art, but you can really fuck people up with it. And like a level 5 legend assassin is good regardless, and to keep getting it back and back. And Medusa's gonna maybe see less and less gameplay because Mystic might be going a little bit less. Hope that is? Oh, okay. I swear it had fixed it. Hey, what's up, Scorpion? What happened to the Battle Pass tier purchases? Currently at 42, and if I'm calculating correctly, I won't reach 50 at the end. But I have some cash left to purchase those last 2 to 3 tier for the legendary cards. I was really looking forward to that. Any news there? Yeah, see that, guys? I told you that there'd be people that would use that to get the legends and stuff. And then people complained. No, there's a bug in it. There's working out the kinks. There's a bug. Third week in a row that there is practically only weekend event. What? There's something every day but Monday. What do you mean practically only the weekend event? Ridiculous. What's Tuesday's just a Matt's event? Every Tuesday is a Matt event. Every Tuesday. Unless it's a special Tuesday, like a special week, then everything's different. Can we get Goth Kids released at Halloween? That would be pretty fucking sick. Hi there. This is your gal Toller. What does word gal mean? My dictionary can't translate. That's so fucking weird. I would totally invest all my coins on a Goth Kids theme. You really should add a material converter though. No. That cripples your account, man. If you like, oh, I'm only gonna ever play fantasy sci-fi. I'm never gonna play these other ones. I'm never gonna want to upgrade those. You're crippling your account if you could revert materials over. No way, man. You don't want to do that. I promise you, you don't want that. Adventure Lock's accounts would love that. Gallic was girls. That's so funny. Broilers, you technically told us about the new episode in the news section of SPPD before the official South Park Twitter, so you did spoil the episode in a way. You didn't say anything. That didn't say anything. Like, that didn't say anything about the episode. We always link to the official blog once they post about the new episode goes live. We prefer to go into the episodes 100% blind. I would advise not clicking on that link in the future dev updates this season. Thanks for the update. Looks like it's going to be an interesting challenge this week. On another note, I was shocked to see the increase on prices for the shop. I know now it was a mistake, but regardless, I was thinking, how dare they raise the prices? The most likely what will happen is they won't raise the prices. They will give you more cash. They'll be like, hey, 2 times weekend. They're Mexican subscribed. Oh no, Calf gifted tier 1 sub. Oh, she said she was gonna do it. She did it. Oh, please release all 4 Goth Kids as neutral cards this Halloween. I'll not spend any money on the game until the problems that drive me crazy get solved. Double hitting units, lag pokes. Dude, shit like that is always gonna happen. It's a mobile game. Unless you and your opponent are both on BlueStacks, on wired internet connections, you might have a problem. You could be playing against someone who's on a fucking train for all you know. I do purchase in-game currency at least twice a month, so until those issues are resolved, I won't spend any money. Okay. I encourage everyone else to do the same. I'm gonna boycott until they fix bugs. Every fucking game has bugs, man. Especially one, even if it was server side, you still have fucking connection issues. Like like you have to connect to the server. Like the person that's fucking the person that's driving in the back of their van in the middle of the country, bouncing off towers on the interstate, might have connection problems even to the server, even if it's server side. It's a mobile game, man. You can expect stuff like that. No, this is a bit early to ask, but is there an update on the card watch list? As of now, cards like Dougie's alongside with Pote Timmy are in the process of being looked at. I'm wondering if there's an update on that list. Nope. Yep, I can answer that for you. The bugs for you devs. Pope is resurrecting creatures at base level. Perhaps you should keep it as a nerf. I mean, that's not a terrible change to Pope. Kenny's Death Wish is targeting the last creature who started an attack animation on him, not the last who damaged him. That's always happened. Sometimes we spent that. It's always happened. It's just a disconnect between what happens and how fast your cards actually trigger. You go to play Lightning Bolt. When you let go, there's still a delay. So your card kills them before it happens. It sucks, man. but it just happens. The Dougies are not dying to the lightning bolt sometimes. Yeah, that's annoying. That's just lag stuff. 4 range creatures are double shotting sometimes. Lag stuff apparently. Don't know if it's a bug, but token is not targeting Tupperware. That's kind of intentional. But at the same time, cards like HHC targets him for no damage. Hookhand's the only card that hits him actually. It should be one of another for all card effects. Should the abilities exclude him as a target, or should they target him with no effects? Well, okay, so Hookhand is random. So even if Tupperware is not technically a target, it would still make sense that Tupperware would get hit by the Hookhand blast because it's random. But every other card doesn't fuck with him because he doesn't have a target. If you take Transmog and you hover it over Tupperware, he doesn't get hit. He doesn't get hit. Like he doesn't even. Hey, Chrono, 6 months anniversary thingy. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'll get the sub loot boxes for you guys later. You can't even target him. You can't accidentally transmog Tupperware because you can't get the target. You can't accidentally lightning bolt him. You cannot get the target, which means that any card ability that uses a target doesn't hit him. Now, if you look at cards like Sam or any AoE card, obviously you can still trigger those and then they won't damage Tupperware because you can trigger those on an empty fucking board, right? And if you look at Timmy acts the same way to Tupperware. If you look at Timmy, when only Tupperware is on the board, you can't even trigger your ability. He's not even a target for Timmy to trigger. And just like now Space Warrior doesn't have that issue because no matter what, New Kid is in his range. If you go to the end of the game and there's nobody on the field and you have Space Warrior alive with his charge ability, when New Kid dies, his charge ability goes dark because there's nobody to target anymore. So his charge ability needs a target. So it makes sense that he would completely skip Tupperware because there's no target. If you play Mecha and or Catapult or Space Warrior or even not Space Warrior, the fucking Pirate Ship or Dr. Timmy now, or Professor Timmy, whatever the fuck his name is, if you play any of those and you use his ability, even if Tupperware is the closest or the furthest away in the event of Professor Timmy, it will act like he's not there and it will get somebody else because he doesn't have a target. So it makes sense that he wouldn't get targeted by those abilities. Now, Hookhand hitting him makes sense, but the issue here, and they don't even mention it, the problem here isn't that Hookhand hits him because it makes logical sense that a random card would hit anything. The problem is that Robin Tweak doesn't touch him. If you put Tupperware out and you put Robin Tweak out, nothing happens. Robin just walks. So someone would have to check, what about Outlaw Tweak? Does Outlaw Tweak, could it potentially target Tupperware? Or are those ones true? Is Hookhand the only true random one that doesn't need an actual target? Because that would make sense because Hookhand can hit an imp that just came out of its thing and is clearly untargetable. Hookhand can hit that. So we have proof that Hookhand can hit things that are untargetable. And I don't think anything else can. So Hookhand might be coded slightly different than Outlaw, or than the tweaks themselves. So it's an interesting concept. What about Alien Clyde? Yeah, Alien Clyde will just walk out with nothing. You won't target him. And if it's like Tupperware and another card and then you use Alien Clyde, it's not like he could maybe hit Tupperware. He would definitely hit that card. You can like nail a mecha that way. CM is random and takes Tupperware into account. If it were to turn him into a cock, then doesn't. Like Hookhand doesn't doing damage. Okay, so it uses one, right? So if there's 5 targets out and Cock Magic can turn 3 of them, you could have Tupperware get hit and then 2 cocks get changed and then 2 alive people, right? So maybe those ones are the only ones that are truly random that don't need a target. And then that would be true with Drone and Cock Magic, where Cock Magic could hit Drone and just waste it. Maybe. But appreciate you guys subscribing. Sub loot box to Kronos and sub loot box to Sir Mexican, who's not even here. So I'm just gonna give it to Caffeinated Bean because she gifted it, so. Okay, appreciate it. That makes complete and utter sense, Glanzer, regarding Tupperware and targeting. Yeah, totally. When you play Space Token versus Tupperware, he goes for Tower instead. Yeah, I feel like he should. Why shouldn't he? Toolshed's Chomper not activating if it's used under a lifted Professor Timmy unit. Like if you and then they drop down, it won't target right after? That's interesting. Dead creatures keep standing, requiring another hit to finally lay down. That's lag again. Dude, it sounds like you got a bad connection, man, if you're constantly running into these things. Slave heals himself. Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird bug. Here's a question, Toller. Why is it that when you post a developer update, you respond to our comments? Whoa. Oh, this one's gonna piss me off, guys. Glanzer rage incoming. When Buck does the update, he posts the update and that's all he does. I don't mean it in a negative way against Buck, but I've noticed you're more active within the dev update than Buck has ever been. My 2 cents are, I reckon, that's not how you spell reckon, if you did future updates, fans may see better results to future changes. What? As you would pass on what we say. What? Again, not in it. Okay, by the way, buddy, it doesn't matter if she passes what you say through it. What you say means very little to anybody that has a direction in this game. They take huge amounts of data and everybody's opinion. Your one little opinion, if it means anything at all, it gets put into a little checkbox in something like, okay, this person thinks this. Like, what are you expecting? All your ideas are gonna get put into the game? Like, I've had fucking incredible ideas that I've told Buck, but I don't expect them to ever be in the game. Shit, hold on. My Alexa's going. Nice. I can stop one timer with a different Alexa. Cool. It's a breath of fresh air to load the topic up and find that you've replied at least 5 times to comments. Okay, this is that entitled bullshit. This is that entitled bullshit, man. Why do you expect a response on your fucking forum post? Why do you expect a response? Order 3 cans of cream corn. No, I actually don't have it in my... The one that was the one that was in this, it's right here. It was plugged in. It's one of the new gen ones. It was plugged in, but Albus chewed the fuck out of the cord, man. Holy shit. It was like spinning blue one time. I was like, what's going on? I look at the cord. Fucking electricity, like the wires everywhere. I was like, oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. But anyway, why do these people expect responses from all, holy shit, from all of their stuff on the on the forums? Like, I would never expect responses on the forum. If I wanted to actually have a dialogue with them, I would go to Discord and talk to them, because that's how most game studios work nowadays. If you want to have like little pitter patter with the developers or the community managers or whatever it is, you gotta go to Discord. Caffeinated Bean coming in with all of these gifted subs. 5 gifted subs. 5,000 buckets. I'll figure out more buckets later on. We're on 4, baby. The magic of time zones. For those who don't already know, Buck is working out of the Red Link studio in Helsinki while I am stationed in Nova Scotia. We've got quite a gap as the beginning of my day is close to the end of his, so I'm just starting my day when the dev update does go out, or dev updates go out. In the future, if everyone doesn't mind me answering rather than him, I'm happy to stick around and answer as best I can. Oh god, in his posts. As well, I've considered it in the past, but I don't want to butt in with the questions were directed to Buck and not me. Rudeness is simply not done here in the land of maple syrup. Fucking Canadians, eh? Just got paid, so I had to sub raid. Oh, you're too kind, Soup. You're too kind. I'm gonna give you a loot box 1000 for that as well, and then we got a premium loot box coming to Soup for the 100 biddies. Good job on Nam Blues this week, buddy. When is the next dev stream? Oh man, this is the dev stream. They should pay me for this shit. If I give a suggestion, I expect it to be implemented within a week, personally. I mean, that's you though. You got pull. You throw buckets around. If you use Chomper when it's lifted, it will never activate. Not on the lifted unit, not on anything else. Oh, it just breaks it? That's interesting. Well, maybe it just stomps on it with such force it does break it. It's not really about time zone or where you're located, but rather the actual responses. What? But can post the update, and within the first 30 minutes there are 5 to 6 questions to answer. Unfortunately, they go unanswered, as do the rest of his questions. Because he's not fucking there anymore! Fucking Toller just said that it's at the end of his day when the dev update gets posted. The end of his day, which means he cannot then answer those 5 or 6 questions. If you look at the previous update, Buck posted that he replied once to a question. Then the next response from his staff wasn't until 6 pages, which was actually yourself. Because Buck wasn't there anymore! And 6 pages later is only a day for you fucking psychopaths. You've shown that once you post the update, you can respond to questions and comments put to you by the community. Because she's still at work! I'm not saying you have to be glued to the screen. She's at work! She is glued to the screen! But you've shown it can be done because she's at work! She can have the forums up on one of her 3 monitors and just respond when something comes through. You could have an RSS feed fucking ping you with it every time something happens. She could be good at her fucking job, but she's at her fucking job. Buck might be doing the same shit, but he's not fucking there. And by the time he is there the next day, you guys probably are done with your fucking forum post. I still don't know what the forums look like a day or 2 later. Let's look at one from the past. There's 3, 5, 7. Oh my god, I'm glad I do this so early. This stream would be 90 minutes long just on this part. So 8, finished event for complete rubbish. And yeah, seen some odd stuff myself. And overtime, suddenly massive energy cost turns up very quickly. Energy gain is boosted 12 to 13 in seconds. Yeah, you get like 1 per second. So by the time I laid my 10 energy, I have 3 energy already. Especially if you got fucking staff out. Anyway, yeah, imagine, dude, if we went through all of this shit. This was June. Oh, it doesn't say when it was. Oh no. August 26th. So that was Thursday. It was Thursday of that week. These people are posting on this shit all week. Crazy. Crazy. I will give a sub loot box to Arctic the Jezebel, because I know that she's here right now. He or she. And I will also give one to Soup Poop, because he's also here. If you're here and you get him, you get him. They should really add some way to just click on the last page right away. Do they have that? I didn't look at that. Is that what that double arrow is? Anyway, this guy's an entitled little prick. I don't like him. Thank you for all your hard work. I'm excited for the Tuesday event and to see what this weekend has in store for the game. Your team has built an incredible game, an incredible community. I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate everything you've done. That is from our very own Caffeinated Bean, spreading the cheer for all to see. Caff, you should start plugging your Twitch and your Instagram and all that kind of stuff at the end of these posts. Rick Redemption. Hey guys, I just wanted to throw a couple ideas out there on a couple of potential changes you guys should make. I wonder if this is Rick Scott. Elvin King Bradley, you nerfed him wrong during the balance change. He didn't need the attack buff decrease or the speed increase. Neither of these actually stopped him from making the game-ending impact that he has in chain challenges. You should have kept both. His range buff is also just fine as it is. What you should have done was turn his ability into a 10-second war cry rather than the constantly or passive ability that it currently is. That would have given him the amazing ability you always wanted to have without the complete break in the match. Okay. Clearly every Brad is gonna have a global fucking AoE that works the whole time he's fucking out there. That is Bradley's ability. That is not what you fucking change. You don't fucking completely change a card's idea and concept. You edit everything else, and if you still can't get it right, then you think about reworking him completely. Then you do like a League of Legends champion rework. Like, I just... Why would you change how he works completely? That's just such a silly idea. Then it's just swashbuckler red, like, for that 10 sec. Like, like, come on. Buff Poka, nerf Poka, buff Poka, nerf Poka, yeah. It's just crazy, man. That's not how you nerf cards. It's like, okay, let's nerf Mecha by instead of mind controlling somebody, he does bonus damage on hit. Maybe they should increase Inkin's damage and beam width a bit. They should increase his new kid damage a little bit. It's pretty fucking pathetic right now. I'm gonna be completely honest right there. Think they should just remove Bradley from the game? Yeah. I mean, I completely agree with the change. I honestly don't think he ever should have had an attack increase. I think the range increase is punishing enough. And just like everybody was crying about how they nerfed Bradley into the ground, I was saying from day one, no. He doesn't change shit, dude. It's his range that makes him strong. It's the other stuff that just makes him fucking super strong. Now you can't just put him out with visitors and murder a fucking Osimo or something. Silly. Anyway, Pocahontas Randy needs his ass slapped down. His attack buff is great and it was needed, and he definitely needed speeding up from his old slap speed. Just not as fast as what it is. He's rendering Sexy Nun Randy completely pointless. Did they increase his attack speed in this last patch? I don't think they increased his attack speed. They just gave him more attack and health. They increased his attack speed a long time ago. A long time ago. That's it, really. I was going to ask to buff Shelly again to give her an increased range on her ability, but I've seen over the last few days that she's actually good now. The health she has at level 4 allows her to be tanky enough to slow the enemy down as well as get her charge off a couple times before she's dying. Yeah, she's definitely better now for sure. The Inky nerf resulted in a buff to Sharon now. Yeah, Sharon 6 survives level 5 too. It's pretty brutal. Bradley is so much better now. You can cycle him even quicker than before because he dies before the archers now rather than surviving the new kid blast. Yeah, that's a good point. The speed boost ostensibly does what this guy says to make him, you know, the war cry cost less, like spend less time. Like 10 seconds, by that time he's at half court and he's probably dead anyway, right? So it wouldn't really change anything except the fact that you'd put Bradley middle and just let him fuck shit up. Thought I used Inkin, the Inkin nerf resulted in better matches. Though I used Inkin, the Inkin nerf resulted in better matches. Yeah, it's just more close. Less people are playing him for sure. Yeah. I still play him on Adventure Lock, he does great. 2 words for those crying over Bradley, nerf, body block. Yeah. Hey, what is that? What was that weird sound? That's all the comments, actually. That's it. This one went quick today. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't talk about the deck choices this week. We completely skipped that part. We can go to that. How about that? We'll do that after this part today. Maybe we'll go back and see if any of you guys posted anything on the forums. Yeah, you guys have like 30 minutes to post more on the forums while we go through the deck choices. And then we'll go through them. We'll see what you guys got. And while we're doing that, we got Bubba. We got Bubby. He smells like outside because he's been in the window. Bubby, I know you want to show him your butthole, but I won't let you. I won't let you. I'm not gonna let you turn my stream into a donkey show. He's like, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. He's so cute. Jammin' T just subscribed. Oh, baby. Oh, shit. Calf gifted it. Jesus Christ, Calf. I want to post this. Hey, guys, I just realized Glanzer is kind of sexy. Oh. He's just trying to get her buckets. Oh, buddy. Bubby. Buddy. Oops, I did that wrong. Alright, so let's look at this week's deck. I completely forgot about this. Oh shit, I was just so excited to see the post. Maybe we should do the update on Thursdays now. No, that wouldn't make sense. Albus, don't play with cords. Albus, don't play with cords. Albie. Albus, come here. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Oh, you're so big. I don't like you on my computer, Bubba. Okay. Alright, so this week we got Fantasy Mystic. So no superheroes, so that's good. Apparently I just subscribed. Yeah, Arctic, Caffeinated Bean gifted you a subscription. Congratulations! You can now use all of these emotes in the chat. Use them when you need them. Alright, We got the card choice highlighter coming in. All right, first step. We got Shield Maiden Wendy versus Witch Doctor Token. This one is interesting. Shield Maiden is really strong. If you can get her on New Kid and Shield, you know, even if you have no health, you can do work on that level 14 New Kid, no matter what level Shield Maiden is. Witch Doctor has potential to shut down gnomes, Terrence and Phillip, pigeons, rats, you know, clean up Randy debris. I mean, that one is a really interesting choice. Obviously, Shield Maiden is cheaper, but more people probably have Witch Doctor leveled. The only other legend choice would be Ninju or Satan, which most people probably run Ninju. But Witch Doctor is also another Pope target, whereas Shield Maiden isn't a Pope target. I think this one's probably a toss-up on your team, which, you know, how fat your deck ends up elsewhere. You know, whether you run Witch or Pigeons, or whether you run Pope or Randy. If you run Amazingly Randy, you probably want to run Sword Shield Maiden. If you run Pope, you probably run a one Witch Doctor just to have that extra target, so that your only target isn't Maxi, because that's, you know, they do have Unholy Combustion, so they could just wait to Pope, or wait to get your Pope, and then you're fucked, man. There's no Hanky, so Shield Maiden won't be that scary. But with stuff like the Dark Mage that you could throw down while she's coming at New Kid to get her shield off, maybe, you know, it could be pretty awesome. So yeah, I would say it depends on what other cards you pick. All right, this one I think the clear choice is gonna be, well, you know, it kind of depends on what the card rarities everywhere else goes. Obviously, Slave will cost a little bit more caps to upgrade, and, you know, less people will have him upgraded at a decent amount. But if you're a mid-tier team that'll have him at 3 or something like that, he can be pretty devastating. The Cock Magic would render his ability useless, but it's Unholy Combustion, not Transmog, so that's not going to be able to stop his cocks from coming. You'll at least get the 3 cocks if he gets transmogged. Maxi is just an easy transmog target, but if he gets transmogged, you can Pope him back, because then there's no other target. But they do have that Cock Magic. The beauty, though, is that Cock Magic is coupled with Staff, and if someone's trying to get the most value out of Staff that they can, you're gonna know right at the beginning of the game whether they have Staff or not, unless they wait till 1 minute, and then you're sitting, you know, 2 minutes waiting on the Cock Magic, whether or not they have the Cock Magic or not. So Energy Staff, it kind of, I don't know. People might, if people run Rats, they probably won't run Energy Staff. And if people run Cock Magic, then, you know, Pope Maxi is a big liability. You drop Maxi, they Unholy Combustion, you're out 1 energy. You drop Pope, they Cock Magic afterwards, you technically only down 1 energy, but you just lost like all your potential board presence. And then they can play at you without having that threat, right? So they could murder you. For pegs a lot, not glands. What? My favorite time of the week is when Hayes Steven opens his Team Wars pack. Shouts out the top 25 teams. He won't curse in his videos, so instead of Uncle Fuckers, he says Uncle Effers. That's really funny. Does he blur it out on the screen too? So this one's, I think any low team that's gonna play it at base, you're gonna want to run Maxi, just because base Slave is fucking a joke. He's terrible. He's terrible. You can level up Slave, he's gonna be good, but base Slave is dog shit. And level 4 Maxi, still a couple thousand health, or like 1,000 plus health, right? So not bad. Witch Pigeons. Witch is probably going to be picked more often, I think, just because Well, you know, pigeons, I guess there's really the only range cards are Pope, Ninju. I guess Wendy's kind of ass, so people might run Dark Mage. And Dark Mage would two-shot him. Yeah, I think Witch is probably the better choice. Witch could prevent Shield Maiden from getting her shield off, could prevent CKI from getting his charge off, could prevent Witch Doctor from getting the charge off, could really slow down Maxi, which prevents his, you know, when he's doing his enrage animation, if he's slow, there'll be a whole lot of time where he's not even attacking. I think Witch is a pretty good choice. The pigeons are strong and they'd be good on defense, so you'll probably see some teams that run pigeons, just leave it at base, don't upgrade it, and then, you know, save caps and do stuff. But yeah, Witch might be the choice here. But pigeons, they're pretty good now. I think it took 3 shots for my new kid to kill one of them, so I'm like, god damn, like it's pretty tough. And then level 14 new kid versus level 16 pigeon, or level 6 pigeons coming at him. That'd be brutal, man. Just never drop him unless you're on 8, yeah. Pigeon seems pretty good. I mean, if you get that ninja buff on him, woo, woo. All right, so this one is a pretty simple choice. If you take staff, you have to take Hermes. If you don't take staff, take rats. That's it. There's no discussion there in my mind at all. If you take staff, you need Hermes. If you don't take staff, there's no reason to run Hermes. Rats are strong. They'll help eat up Maxi. They'll help eat up Witch even. They'll help even maybe break Witches or break Slave's threshold because they can all attack at once. And you could also, like, you know, murder an amazingly Randy at mid or something like that. Most people will run Ninju. Satan is kind of a tough card, especially when you have Maxi, Pope. Like, you could have some fat cards in your deck. Yeah, Bebe would get thick. So yeah, I think Ninju's pretty much the choice there. This one, I think Dark Mage Craig is probably the choice. Angel Wendy is just ass. She's just bad. And I mean, you could try to use Angel Wendy to keep the Ninja buff people alive. What's up, Big Brown? Or to keep the Maxi alive, maybe double stack his shit. But her heal is so low that, like, to get it on and get it perfectly at half, like, they need to have like a little check mark at half health for all these enraged characters, so you can see where that half health mark is. Like games like League of Legends have all of that stuff there. Like, you can see their health, you can see their shield, you can see their ability timers, you can see if you have an ability that affects them once they hit 25%, that part of the health is shaded a different color. Like, they have all this information for you. Did I pull a legend in TVT packs? Oh, you're probably talking to Pegs. I did not this week, actually. Pretty shitty week for me. Canadian Knight Ike is the choice here. Canadian Knight Ike has done fucking work for me every week that we've had. You've seen it here a couple weeks. Canadian Knight Ike is a fucking majesty against a level 14 new kid. He can survive every new kid blast. He can get fucking stacked. He's the best. And Scout Ike is balls. If he synergized with staff, you know what I think they should do is change him to, instead of being a charge, he works like Bradley, where as long as he's out, you get increased energy. That makes his increased walk speed make sense, because even if you put him behind new kid, you're not going to get that much because he's going to fucking zoom to the other side. But you can, if it's an increase in energy gain, it'll synergize with staff then. So you put Hermes out, Hermes die, staff's coming, boom, you put Scout Ike out, and then you got fucking 20 extra energy. It's a good thing, man. Be sick. Terrence and Phillip is the choice here. Terrence and Phillip are just better. They're common. Sexy Nun just blows ass now. If you're running Pope and you want Pope and Randy and Maxi, I mean, maybe, but like that cock magic, you don't really want to run a fat deck. Having Terrence and Phillip out there will make cock magic a little bit less effective, so that's definitely the choice. And when you can couple it with Gnomes, Gnomes is fantastic now. Gnomes is the choice here. Choir Boy can suck a fat cock. Choir Boy is no good. Gnomes is the choice. 2 energy, 3 bodies, 3 hits no matter what. Incredible, incredible card now. Amazingly Randy, Pope, this is honestly just up to your team. Pope is bugged right now still apparently, so keep that in mind. But a lot of your cards are going to be base level anyway, based on, like, if you have your card in Team Wars leveled up as high as it can be, you're going to be base level, not max level most likely. But obviously there's times when, you know, it's 6 or whatever, you don't have it maxed, but so that won't impact you as much as it would in ladder. But I think my choice, like I said earlier, if you're gonna run Pope, you probably want to run Witch Doctor just for the extra Pope target. And then if you're running Amazingly Randy, you're gonna want to run Shield Maiden so you can keep the deck cost low, and, you know, just swarm them basically. Maxi 7 will be sound with Bug Pope, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You just bring him to 7, and then it doesn't matter. Canadian Knight Ike is 5, so I'll probably kick ass. He's my only level 5 rare. Nice. Yeah, he's good. He's Moody on weeks where we have Moody Buckethead. He's got Ike to 5, and he always does really well. Pretty much Ike by himself is winning if you play him well. And with cards like Terrence and Phillip to mess with shit, you could even use Dark Mage to, you know, make New Kid hit him less so he could maybe survive the blast. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Cock Magic versus Unholy Combustion. Obviously, you need that Unholy Combustion. If you wanted to go crazy swarm and go Cock Magic, I mean, it might net you some wins. There's no Zen or anything like that to really slow you down, but honestly, Unholy Combustion, you're gonna need it to deal with a Maxi that gets out of hand, to deal with a Witch Doctor, to deal with even a Witch maybe. Something might save you. I think it's almost at 3, don't have any other. Haven't been able to pull Psalm yet. Yeah, I mean, it can be rough, man. Sometimes you sit on 7 out of 8 or 3 out of 4 or 1 out of 2 for a long time. All right, and then the last choice, Energy Staff versus Cock Magic. Like I said earlier, if you're gonna do Staff, you have to run Hermes because you need that extra energy. That's gonna be the only thing. And if you're running that, then you're probably gonna run the Pope, Witch Doctor, Maxi angle, where you're gonna try to get as much extra energy to be able to run these big combos that you can. But that deck kind of gets shit on by Cock Magic. So Cock Magic, every time we've picked it, I felt like has been detrimental to us. I've almost never been able to play it, and almost every time I've been playing somebody, they use Cock Magic, my cocks take the bar. Like, it's really difficult to play Cock Magic in a deck where you don't have cheap cards to play with it. Labard, Rogue, anything to deal with the cocks. So people that usually rely on their New Kid to clean up the cocks or to rely on other cards, they're not going to have that luxury. They're going to maybe use Cock Magic when they shouldn't, and you end up still taking the bar. So targeting UC might be hard with all the swarms. Yeah, keep in mind that UC targets in the middle. No matter where it is, no matter when you let it go, if somebody plays something and they move a little bit, that'll change. So make sure that you're putting it, you know, wherever the middle is, that's where it's going to land. That's where it's gonna actually fuck you up. So yeah, so I would say the deck choices would probably be Shield Maiden, and honestly, if you're doing that, you probably wouldn't even want to run Maxi. So Shield Maiden, Slave, Witch, Rats, Ninju, Dark Mage, Ike, TNP, Gnomes, Randy, Unholy Combustion. Probably you'd have to run Cock Magic with that. You probably would never play it, but just in case, you know, they play bad cards or they pope a Grand Wiz or they pope Maxi or something, you can nullify that. The other option would be Witch Doctor, Maxi, Hermes, Witch, Ninju, Dark Mage. No, I just don't think you'd want to run 69. Terrence and Phillip, Canadian Knight Ike, Pope. You'd still want to run Gnomes, Staff here, and then Unholy Combustion there. That's what I would do. And that just depends on kind of your team, what your team decides to run. They're both probably equally valid. The one probably beats the other more than the other one. Well, actually, one of them just really requires you know, good cycles, and then having your enemy not to have the removal that they need when they need it. You know, if you lead with Maxi and then they Unholy Combust it and then you fucking pope it right away and they Cock Magic you, like, you just lost that game. Now, is that a good or bad play on your part? I mean, they might not have had the cards and you would have probably won because of that, but because they would have been forced to play other stuff. But we've had people advocating Satan for swarm control. I would say no, because most likely he's not going to be at a level that will kill everything. So even if let's say you kill a swarm, it's not going to kill Terrence and Phillip. The only stuff it's going to kill is like gnomes, the assassins, rats, maybe pigeons. It's not going to kill Terrence and Phillip. It's not going to kill these other cards that maybe just got ninja boosted and will blow the fuck out of Satan after he gets laid if they're not dead. So I don't think Satan's worth it unless you can guarantee your whole team can push into like level 4 or something. I mean, you could though, because there's no other legend. You could have him, eat up a lot of caps. It's an interesting deck this week. It'll be a fun one to play for sure. Having the swarms without like a Medusa choice is really nice, really interesting. There's gonna be a lot of combusted cocks and gnomes this week. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. There's gonna be lots of wins decided on a bad unholy combustion. For sure. Absolutely. Or a bad cock magic and then the cocks take the bar or something. That'll happen too. But I think this is a good week. Last week was kind of shitty because a lot of people had lower decks. All the people we saw earlier, all the people I went up against had kind of shit level cards, even the ones in gold. But this deck, a lot of people have these cards leveled because a lot of them are meta or have been meta. In this deck of all the green ones here, the only one that a lot of people don't probably have leveled pretty decently is Witch, Dark Mage, and then maybe Gnomes. But they probably have Gnomes because they haven't been donating them ever, so they probably have quite a few Gnomes anyway. I was one of those players. The Hound, you fucked up a Transmog last week, or a Cock Magic. Either way, it sucks, and that's why I don't like running Cock Magic, because half the time, you need more than 5 energy to deal with the issue. But running Tupperware really helps with that. Oh, you had shit level cards, yeah. You were in gold this week, yeah. That's crazy. I like the green in this. It's the pattern of the outside and then the inside down. That's pretty good. Let's see if anybody wrote in the forum since we last saw. Exclamation point 50,000 at Singing Flight. That's funny. Glanzer is fucking shit at challenge mode. Tell him that. That Roman? I wonder if I'm ever gonna get yelled at. They'll be like, bro, you gotta stop it. You gotta knock it off. Your forum, my forum is full of shit about buckets. Oh shit. Alright, but that does do it for the weekly update this week. It's a little bit shorter this week, but we didn't have too much fodder in the weekly update, mostly because there wasn't too much in the weekly update, to be honest. So, just lurks and never says anything. Yeah. That guy made an account to say that. Well, probably. He has one account. Oh, you guys are hilarious. That is the end of the weekly update, but we do have one little thing we're gonna do here. We're gonna do can you do some PvP maybe, since it was shorter? Yeah, sure, maybe. We could do we'd get this giveaway to do real quick though. I've never done one of these before, so I don't know what's gonna happen. So let's just check it out. So we go to our creator dashboard, which just got remade, but I haven't checked out the new one. And so we have 18 gifts in the community gift chest right now. They have to be used by tomorrow, so we might as well just use them right now. I has a bucket duck. Community gift chest. We have 18, and so I'm gonna click the distribute button, distribute gifts button, and we're gonna see what happens. Get ready, in a few seconds, up to 18 gifts will go to lucky viewers in this channel. So I think the way this works is that it will only give gifts out to people who aren't in Prime, who don't have Prime. Leftover gifts will be carried over to the next gift chest. Oh, it's only if I use it. So Symmetrical Illusion received Worlds of Tank Passions. Boston, Singing Fly, Glansbot, and Gone Off That Cat Spray received Words of Tank Care Package. Courtesy of X Fortuity, courtesy of Scorpion Dung, courtesy of the Hound, courtesy of Pegs and Scorpion Dung. Nice. That is pretty. The way that works is that I think it only gives it to people who don't have Twitch Prime. So it's like a gift to people who don't have it or something like that. Because if you have Twitch Prime, you already got one of these. It's part of your Twitch Prime benefits is these rewards. You get a World of Tanks care package or whatever, along with a bunch of other games, free games and free loot for your favorite stuff. So it's pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. You 5 guys got some stuff. If you play World of Tanks, my Twitch Prime got renewed, but I was never charged. Nice. An intro, and when I go look, it still says I don't have Prime. Weird. Maybe it's for people who have the game. No, I think that goes to anyone. That goes on your Twitch account, and it's like in just like loots button somewhere. I don't know where it is. I've found it a couple of times, but you click it and it just pops up with everything that you've gotten, and that includes things that you've gotten from like drops. Like when we play Minion Masters, they have in-game drops. It'll show you all those drops. Overwatch has it. Eternal has it. I think Hearthstone probably has it now. You can get drops in-game. So yeah, that does it for the weekly update. If you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Everybody in game chat, 150 or in chat right now. We're gonna play a little South Park. Gonna play an hour or so. So we're gonna continue the stream, so don't go anywhere. But we are gonna end the weekly update. So appreciate you guys being here. This will be up on YouTube sometime tomorrow. Usually it's up by lunch. So if you want to catch it, or if anybody, if you're seeing it now, obviously you caught it. So appreciate the support all the way around. And we're gonna play some South Park, so peace out.